Welcome to Absolutely PlayStation and Steam Gamers. I'm Houston, this is Coda, and today we're talking Pokemon Unite. So, for those of you who don't know what Pokemon Unite is, it is a MOBA. What does MOBA stand for? Massive Online Battle Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Massively Online Battle Arena. So games like League of Legends, Dota 2, Smite, and Heroes of the Storm all fall into that category. The Pokemon Company decided to make their own. And at first, I had real mixed feelings about this.
Right. We made a video when it was announced.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is an interesting idea.
This is awkward.
Now I'm just going to put it on the record. This is better than all those other ones that were mentioned.
Oh my god. I have played literally all day yesterday when I wasn't working. Yeah. It's fantastic. I mean, it's got some weird strategies in it for monetization values, which we'll talk a little bit about, which could be considered shady or unpractical in some aspects.
Right. It is a game that was made in partnership with Tencent.
Yeah.
So that kind of thing should be kind of expected.
Exactly. So, just go ahead and give the first impressions right off the bat because, like I said, I have played as much as I could yesterday. I haven't played yet today because I've been a little busy trying to do a bunch of adult stuff, which is never fun.
I've played some League. I played a lot of Dota. And I played one match of Heroes of the Storm. So I know my MOBAs. They're not my favorite genre of game, but I wanted to play this all day yesterday. I had, unfortunately, like 10 other games I set myself to be playing at this exact time frame. And Azuma came out in Genshin.
Yep.
But this is really interesting. So you have a roster of Pokemon. I believe there are 20 outright.
There's a decent amount. There's some fan favorites and some odd choices, which are a lot of fun to play.
Right. They have 4 that are on a rotating roster, so even if you don't get their license to be able to use them, you can still use them.
Yep. So just like other games, if you don't own every character, that's okay. They will come around, and you'll be able to try them out before you buy with your either in-game credits or premium currency.
The gameplay is very straightforward for a MOBA, which I think is nice, especially because there's not a lot of chatting you can do with your team. There's no team coordination.
There's not. The only chatting in this game, which is fantastic, is there is a wheel of things you can choose to say. So you can't get the toxic people in chat and stuff like that.
Like I played a game as Garchomp, who's an all-rounder, and I was like, I'm going middle lane. That's all I told anyone for the entire thing. But it's great. I'm hoping we'll be getting a huge roster of
We will
Pokemon.
be getting more. That is confirmed. I believe what I heard, don't quote me on this, I believe Gardevoir is the next character to come out.
Right. Because she was shown in the trailer, but not in the game.
Yeah.
There's a battle pass, which the battle pass is really cool. You get I believe you get like a graffiti artist Pikachu.
Yep.
And you also get a pirate Captain Cinderace.
Yep. I did buy the battle pass. I will not lie.
Same.
It's actually cheaper than other battle passes. I believe it was $8 to unlock just the base without the level skips, which isn't that bad in my personal opinion.
The gameplay itself, even on the Switch, I was worried because I was like, the Switch with like directional controls, I was like, this is gonna suck. It's not all that bad once you get the hang of it.
No.
It auto will be like, hey, there's a person nearby you and you used an attack. I'm gonna start pointing in that direction. If you want to control it, hold the button.
Which can get a little confusing at times because it will go to minions. Yes. So you're going to do an attack on the person chasing you, and it's like, ooh, here's a minion in front of you. You wanted that, right? No, I didn't.
This is going to phones
in
the future, and so it will be emulated onto PC. I kind of wish it just had a PC. If this started with PC access, cross-platform,
Yeah.
I think it would be like, no doubt, everyone would be playing this and talking about it right now.
I think it won't. Unfortunately, it won't actually come to PC. Let's be for real,
right?
Because it is Pokemon. So, but from a few people that I follow that I've been watching to get some tips and things like that, apparently it plays better on mobile phones, which surprises me.
Can you play it on phones already?
No.
That wasn't out
yet. They were part of the beta or something. I'm not 100% positive.
No, I could definitely see that. The Switch, I mean, for one thing, it's a Joy-Con heavy game.
Yes.
I had to swap my controllers to play it because of drift.
Okay.
The Joy-Cons are not the best controller in
They're not. I have not experienced drift. I've been lucky, but
I've gone through 6 pairs of Joy-Cons.
I don't know how I got so lucky. I've had 3 different Switches, and they all have the original controllers.
I've only played this handheld.
I only play my handheld also.
I'm going to today set my Switch up on my big screen and try it there and see how I like it there. Because that might be an interesting thing. I guess we could talk a little bit about the characters. My favorite character right now is definitely Snorlax.
Snorlax. All right, I'll give you Snorlax. I have learned I'm an Eldegoss main, which surprised me significantly because I did not want to be the support character. Turns out I'm pretty good at it.
Right. So Snorlax, his starting moves are Rest and I think like Tackle or something. And those are busted. I was fighting against an Absol in top lane, and I had him pinned against a wall. I hit him once with Tackle, which did like 1/3 of his health. And then I rested, and I guess he couldn't get past me to get around the wall to get out. So I rested the entire duration of my Tackle cooldown, got back up, tackled him again.
That is great. I guess, so last night, right before bed, I was playing one more match, and I was Eldegoss, and we got near the end, so we were gonna win. It was already over, but I managed to hold off 4 of them while my team came to me, and just by using like the guards and heal and all that stuff and moving back and forth, and then we team wiped them right before the end of the game. And I got MVP of that game because
I've
it
gotten
makes me feel good about myself to let everybody
I've
else
gotten
know.
MVP a couple times, but I haven't seen like an ace, which is a league term whenever you
I have not either.
Wipe out the MVP.
The most I've seen is 4 KOs in a row.
Yeah.
Yep.
That I got 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So I want to see if they have like rewards, like bonus XP or something tied into like being that
I actually
good.
don't think they do. Because
no.
We didn't really talk about this. The fighting between players is not what wins the games.
No.
So the only way to win is you have to beat the minions. Then you get Aeon energy is what they call it. Aeon, however you say it. And then you have to go and dunk that into the opposing player's goals. And there's a bunch of them on both sides. And the first ones take 80 and then they're destroyed. The next ones take 100 and then they're destroyed. And then you're at the main one where you could just keep scoring and scoring.
Right. And most games end on a timer, not on
Yes. So, every match is 10 minutes long. The only way it ends is the team surrenders or the 10 minutes is up. I have not seen it end any other way.
So we're talking a lot of positives.
Yes.
Just real quickly, want to move it over to some negatives.
So the negatives of the game right now. There are hold items which actually have an effect on the game that cost premium currency and in-game currency. You do get some. But in order to unlock them all, you can either just pay your way there now, or you have to earn them over time. Other games have done this. It's not the first MOBA to do this.
Right.
League of Legends, when they first came out, had a rune system where you had to have to buy runes and stuff that you attach to the characters and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they still do. It's been a very long time since I've played League. But at the same time, I kind of get it. I don't approve of it. I understand it. I don't see these hold items really holding you back, though, personally. What do you think?
Right. So you mentioned League runes, which when I played League, at least, those weren't paid for and those weren't auto-equipped. You start the match and there was like a trader in your base that you would talk to and you'd get the item.
No, that's different. It's different. That's a whole different thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's before the match starts. You can set characters up specific ways so they have more attack or more of this or more of that.
Because I thought these held items were meant to be that.
I did
which
too.
I thought was a little scummy because you can also upgrade these.
Yes.
Once you get to level 8, I believe, you can start putting in these points to upgrade them. 9. And some of them can be kind of OP, I feel like. The muscle band, for instance, will increase your basic attacks. And leftovers heals you outside of battle.
You get those for free, though.
Right. Those are the only ones I've used. And they're pretty strong, actually. I put on a muscle band on my Snorlax. It was a noticeable difference, the amount of damage I was doing.
So a couple just straight off they're all technically hold items from the Pokemon games. So there's the Rocky Helmet that you can buy. Assault Vest. What else is in there? I just looked at it last night, and no, I'm blanking. But there are quite a few in there, actually, that you have to purchase. They're 1,000, I'm going to say gold. I can't remember the proper term for it. Or this other currency, which they keep giving me, so I don't know if you can actually buy the currency.
You can. So, yeah, there's a lot of currencies in this game.
There are. That is another
you go to
negative.
The cosmetics.
Yes.
The gold is the universal free-to-play currency. You get it just by completing matches and whatnot. It costs you use it to unlock characters, for instance, and the character costs kind of vary from 6,000 to 10,000.
Yep.
You get it at a pretty decent rate.
Pretty decent. I have almost enough to unlock a 10,000 character from doing dailies, the battle pass, and things like that.
I was about to unlock a 10,000, and then I played a Cinderace, and I saw Cinderace's battle pass outfit, so I'm going to buy Cinderace.
Yeah, I probably will too. Because Pirate Captain is the way to go.
Right. I think the 6,000s are generic level entry characters. They're
the ones
that don't have, evolution.
So at the start of the game, you get a choice of 5 characters to choose from. That and you unlock them. That is, you can have them for the rest of your life in this game. There's Eldegoss, Pikachu, Charizard, Snorlax, and there was one more.
Slowbro?
It might have been Slowbro. I think it was Slowbro. So you get to pick one right off the bat. So, and they're some of the fan favorite characters, like with Pikachu and Charizard being there. So don't feel like, oh, I have to buy every single character. They're also giving away a lot of characters. I just got a Lohan Ninetales.
Right, that was the
as a
login
reward. Yeah.
Yep.
So
for leveling up your account, you get Venusaur.
Yep. So they do give you characters. Now, some of the bigger fan favorites like Greninja and Cramorant. No, Cramorant.
Cramorant's 6,000. I know that for sure.
You're going to have to buy.
Yeah.
But
so I believe it's 6,000 for those generic like Cramorant, they're no evolution, just bog standard.
Yeah.
Then it's 10,000 for the premium roster, and then the 4 that are on the rotation, those seem to be the ones that are 8,000, so they get a little bit of a discount on rotation.
Yep. We've talked a good amount of what we think about the game. So just a quick recap. Pros, a lot of fun to play. It is pretty beginner friendly, I would say. There's a lot of tutorials to teach you how to play the game. They reward you for doing the tutorials with gold and stuff like that.
You can just do AI battles over and over again.
You could just
There's
face
ranked
the AI.
also.
There is ranked. I have not touched it yet.
I haven't either.
Scared.
I want us to get like a team of like
yes,
a full team and go into ranked.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
There's a decent roster with them rotating. So a rotating cast is always, or not cast, but the free ones rotate. So you do get a chance to play every character in the game. Some of the negatives, there's too many currencies in this game. There's excuse me. One you buy, one you earn, one you get from something, another one you get from something. I don't even know all of them.
One currency you can use on clothes for your trainer.
Yep.
And another currency you can use on clothes for
your Pokemon.
Which Snorlax gets a little tube.
Yep.
And it's adorable, and I bought that.
Pricing wise, if you don't care about the paying aspect, isn't awful.
No.
I've seen more expensive. Like the costumes aren't ridiculously cost. They're like $5 a costume, which isn't too bad for some, because some games go way higher than that.
Right.
Not looking at you, Apex.
$40 for blue.
Yeah. So, ranked wise, it does have a steep learning curve if you want to be competitive in this game. Pokemon do work together. There's not like a elemental weakness or anything like normal Pokemon games, but you do want a synergized cast on your team.
Right.
So some of that can be a little daunting if you want to get into ranked play, but overall, for fun, it's a great game. It's free.
Right.
You don't have to spend a dime. Like,
yeah.
I bought the Battle Pass. I have spent $8 on this game so far. That is it. And I don't regret it.
No. This is a game that I'm definitely going to keep playing. It's a tough time for me, but I'm probably going to, after we're done recording, go and play it some more.
But yes, so I highly recommend giving Pokemon Unite a try. If you're a MOBA fan, if you're not a MOBA fan, maybe this is the one that gets you in. But thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts. Who's your main down below? I'm Eldegoss. He's Snorlax. Yes? Was that your main?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's me.
Sure. And we'll catch you next time right here at Absolutely PlayStation and Steam Gamers. Again, I'm Houston, and this is Coden. We'll catch you next time.